live. Yeah, we going live. Hey, we going live. Yeah, we going live. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line. Hey.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello.
I am Jarrett, the football genius Burgess.
And I am Stephanie Fitzpatrick, aka the Advantage Coach.
This is episode 115 of the Field Series. 115.
Yes, I think it's
okay.
115.
115. All right. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, I know.
The numbers starting to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah, I think it's 115 though. Yep.
But so with this being episode 115 and these NBA playoffs heating up the way that they have been, I think that and I know that it's very important for this Who's Really Right for us to talk about who we see getting to the finals and ultimately winning this NBA championship.
Okay.
And so I think that one of the good things about this is that this is the parody that I think a lot of people have wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your teams that are usually there. It's not your teams at the beginning of the season who people expected to make it through. These four teams are probably some of the least likeliest of teams to have made it to this point. At least two
on each side.
Right.
Two might have been in the thought process of a few people.
Yeah.
On both sides, but two definitely people like, wait, what?
probably their only fans. I mean,
no, I think some other people might have.
I didn't mean to say that.
Might have had those two teams. So the four teams we're talking about, two in the East are the Hawks, Atlanta Hawks, and the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And in the West, we're talking about the LA Clippers and the Phoenix Suns.
Yes.
So people probably expected
the Clippers
and the Bucks to kind of be in, at least maybe in this.
Right.
You know what I mean? I imagine that people thought it would be the Nets, not the Bucks, but the Bucks would have still been more likely than the Hawks, or the Suns. The Clippers would have been more likely than the Suns. Like they're the two kind of out of the blue up into this thing. Like, wait, what?
Right. Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So, yeah, I'm fascinated with this. I love it.
Yeah, I know. I am too, and it's given us an opportunity to see some different people win the championship, and we can't make the super team comparison to any of these teams. These teams look like
they know. The Clippers maybe a little, but not really.
Oh yeah. Well, so I guess the reason why I omitted the Clippers was just because one, Kawhi is still hurt. Yeah. And Serge Ibaka was lost for the season after the first round, I believe. So so they don't have the same team.
They don't.
And so it's just interesting to see what's going to happen with this series.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
Who do you have making it to the chip, and ultimately, who do you have winning it?
Well, no surprise here, right? I feel like it'll be the Hawks and the Suns.
Okay.
I believe it'll be the Hawks and the Suns because I think when we did our Who's Really Right about who would be the bigger piece for the two teams, the Clippers or the Suns.
Yeah.
I said, right. Kawhi too important. Too important to them.
Right.
And it's showing up. They missing him.
Right.
So I feel like they just don't have your boy. You tried to put some faith in him. He don't have enough by himself.
Paul George?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't have enough by himself to do that. Okay, so I feel like the Suns. We might, that's gonna happen. On the other side, tougher fight. But Trae Young and his teammates, because we just talked about this, because they are all playing at a very high level. But this young man is the general, okay? Right. So that's why I say Trae Young when I say it, not discounting any of the other people because they all play very integral roles. Even Lemon Pepper Lou.
Get the ball to Lou.
But this young man with the chip that he has, first of all, period, on his shoulder. Yeah. But the sheer will and grit that I see from him, I feel like it's a tough road. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Right. But I feel like they'll prevail in the end. Yeah. So it will be the Suns and the Hawks. And again, that's going to be the best matchup that it could be, in my opinion, anyway, to see Devin Booker and Trae Young, and even CP3 might be back by then.
Wait, didn't he play the other night?
Did he? I didn't see the Suns game.
I think he played game 2, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. Don't get me wrong.
So even that, right? Even seeing the old head and the new
versus
like it's just that's gonna be a better series to me. And I feel like in the end though.
Okay, no, he didn't play game 2.
I didn't think he did.
But he'll be there for game 3 tonight.
3, okay. Yeah. So again, CP3 versus Trae Young, it's gonna be a great series, but I'm gonna still have to hang with my boys because he doing his LeBron thing, like we talked. He picking up the bucket, the mop, he got the soap, he got it all. And then the beautiful thing is, you got a whole team of people right there with you, helping you clean up. Yeah. So I think the right pieces. It's the right coach. It's the right. Every piece is right for them. And in that last quarter of the season, it just came together and they gelled. And they have fun. You see them laughing. They be out on the court. It ain't even, they're just, I think they're just in a good space as a young team to be that Cinderella story.
Well, it sounds like you're saying that like this is the team of destiny. Like, and so I feel that, right? But I feel that for a different team. So let me first say that my NBA Finals picks are actually the Bucks versus the Suns. And I feel like that team of fate is the Suns. I feel like Chris Paul, the championship has always eluded him. But if we look at his track record with the teams that he's been to the last few years, he's gone to that team and their level of play has almost immediately elevated, right? So to look at what he did when he got to the Rockets and how it is my belief that if he plays in game 7 versus the Golden State Warriors, then they might have won that game. And so he wasn't able to play and that's what happened, but for them to push that Golden State Warriors team to 7 games and to actually, they were up 3 games to 2. The Golden State Warriors had to win 2 games straight. It shows his value because then the next year he gets traded to the OKC team who we don't even think is going to make the playoffs.
Right. And
ultimately, he helped to raise the play of all the players around him on that team, and then they actually make the playoffs, and then for him to again get traded to the Phoenix Suns, and then that team go from the year prior not making the playoffs at all to being the number 2 seed. I think that we're seeing, and you might be right, like it might be the clash of destiny between the Hawks versus the Suns. I think ultimately the Suns are going to pull it out no matter who they play against. But I think that it'll end up being the Bucks. Because I'm looking at the game. I think that the Bucks could have very easily won game one. And I think that a few things went wrong in those last few minutes, and I don't know that the Hawks can consistently do that for another 3 games. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So I have the Phoenix Suns winning ultimately. You have the Atlanta Hawks. We both looking at this as teams of destiny. So you guys let us know who you think is really right.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Atlanta Hawks are going to pull this thing out and that they are the team of destiny? Because if I believe they are the lowest seed of all of the seeds remaining in the playoffs.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Because they were 5.
No, were they? They were the 5th seed because
they played the Knicks
were the 4th seed. That's right. And so the Clippers are the 4th seed. Okay. Yeah. So let us know if you think that it'll be the Phoenix Suns or maybe one of the other 2 teams. You may think that the Clippers are going to come back from this 2-0 hole that they've actually dug themselves in the last couple of series. Without Kawhi Leonard.
No, they beat them without Chris Paul.
Oh, them 2 games without Chris Paul. Yeah.
So good luck when he come back. I'm just saying.
We'll see what you guys can get done.
Yeah.
You can accomplish.
Okay, sure.
Sweet. But yeah, let us know who you think is really right. You know what I'm saying, between us. But you also let us know who you guys pick to win this entire thing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Me either.
Now put the cameras on me, 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 put the cameras on me.